I never thought my career would be tested by something as petty and disgusting as rejection. I was just a hardworking woman in my late 20s, working in the HR department of a reputable real estate firm. I had earned my position through long hours, late nights, and an endless stream of seminars and courses I took out of pocket. I wasn't trying to impress anyone. I just wanted to climb the ladder the right way. My boss, Mr. Carter, was in his 40s, charismatic, wealthy, and the kind of man who thought every woman should find him irresistible. He was charming in public, but a snake behind closed doors. I had kept my distance for 2 years, and things were fine, until I became a threat. There was an opening for a senior HR manager position, and I was the most qualified. My appraisals were spotless. Even the executive director once called me an asset the company couldn't afford to lose. I applied, and that's when everything changed. Mr. Carter started being unusually friendly. Morning coffee, frequent compliments, casual touches on the shoulder, stuff I always brushed off politely. Then one Thursday afternoon, after a management meeting, he called me into his office and closed the door. "Let's have dinner," he said with a smile, leaning back in his chair like he was offering me the keys to the world. I paused. "Dinner as in, you know what I mean," he said. "You're beautiful, you're smart, I like you, and I think you deserve that promotion. I can help you, but I need to know we're on the same page." I was disgusted. I stood up slowly and said, "Sir, I've earned that promotion with my work, not my body. If that's how things work here, then I'd rather stay where I am." His smile faded. "Be careful, Grace," he said coldly. "Don't make enemies you can't afford." I walked out. My hands were shaking, but I didn't look back. 2 weeks later, the promotion went to someone else. A guy who had just joined 6 months prior, barely knew how to write a policy document. Everyone in the department was stunned, but I knew, and so did he. That's when I decided I wasn't going to cry over it. I was going to bury him with the truth. I started documenting everything, every inappropriate comment, every meeting he called late at night, every decision that sidelined women unfairly. I talked to other female colleagues quietly, and to my horror, I wasn't the only one. Some had been harassed. One had even quit last year after a similar experience. I reached out to her anonymously and got a written statement. Then I got another, and another. 5 women, one man, all with experiences of Mr. Carter abusing his power. But I needed more than just words. I needed evidence. So I played along. I didn't give in, but I started responding to his texts just enough to keep him talking. I recorded one meeting where he joked that loyalty is sexier than a resume. I kept screenshots, emails, call logs. It felt sickening, but necessary. Once I had enough, I contacted a lawyer who specialized in workplace harassment. We crafted a detailed report and submitted it to the board of directors, anonymously at first. But I knew I had to put my name on it to really bring him down. The next few weeks were chaos. An emergency internal investigation was launched. Mr. Carter was suspended pending inquiry. HR staff were questioned. IT pulled his emails. Even the guy who got my promotion was brought in. And then it all unraveled. He had done this for years. The evidence was overwhelming. Texts to interns, promotions based on loyalty, expense reports for hotel rooms tied to female employees who later quit mysteriously. The board fired him publicly, and I was asked to step in as acting head of HR while they found a permanent replacement. But they didn't need to look far. 3 months later, I was officially offered the senior HR manager position. This time, earned fully on merit. No games, no backroom deals. Just truth and resilience. As for Mr. Carter, word spread fast. He tried applying for jobs elsewhere, but the scandal followed him like a shadow. One of the women he had harassed sued him personally and won. Last I heard, he was managing a small co working space in a distant town. No power, no title, just a broken man who underestimated the strength of a woman who knew her worth. I never wanted revenge to begin with. I only wanted fairness. But when you turn your back on justice, you make room for fire. And this time, it burned him completely.